with Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid.
Good morning, Britain. It's just gone 7 o'clock.
So let's bring you up to date with the latest headlines. More than a million. We really do. Now, a little bit earlier, we were talking about whether your family member has received the vaccine, and we are being inundated. I mean, it's not surprising. We know that only 1.3 million people have been vaccinated so far, and the rollout is happening. But so many people saying their elderly relatives have not received the jab. Louise says, my nana is 91, has not had her jab yet. She's desperate to have it, and said she would get up and go at 3 a.m.
Which they are doing in other countries. Why can't we be 24/7? What is stopping us? We've got the vaccine minister coming on later.
Yeah.
And we're going to put all these questions to him.
Yeah, and I do think if you're over 80, it would be good if you could hear from your GP.
Yes.
Or hub, just to say, don't worry, you're in the queue, you're on the list, we will be getting in contact. Because I think a lot of older people are thinking, hang on, I haven't even heard whether I'm going to get it.
Isabel, an email. My stepdad's 85 years old, has heart problems, diabetes and lung disease, hasn't heard anything about the vaccine. Brian, an email. My wife and I are in our early 90s, received our first jabs 3 weeks ago and have been invited for our second jab. So it's happening, but we need to have it happen faster.
It feels like a postcode lottery, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About where you are.
Also, I want to mention a very interesting story unfurling in America, which may not seem that dramatic to us over here, but is truly seismic if this happens. You may remember that in the US presidential election, which Donald Trump lost, in Georgia...
Did anyone tell President Trump that?
He won't accept it, but he lost. You lost, Donald. But in Georgia, they had two runoffs for both the Senate seats in Georgia, both Republican. So the balance of power in the Senate at the moment is 52-48 in favour of the Republicans. There's 100 senators. However, in the runoffs results coming in tonight, one of them has already flipped to the Democrats, and the other one, the Democrat, is now ahead, which means Georgia may turn blue, which if that is confirmed, and we may not know even while we're on air, may not know for a day or two because other votes are still coming in, but we might know today. And if we do know today and it flips blue, here's what that means. It means the Republicans lose power in the Senate, where the real power in America actually goes on.
Which means that Joe Biden can do more as president.
What it means is there's a 50-50 split, which looks like it's level, except that the balance of power then goes to the vice president, who would be Kamala Harris, who's Joe Biden's vice president. She would always have a casting vote if the vote was 50-50, which gives the power to the Democrats if this was to happen. That would mean they would hold the White House, they would hold the House of Representatives and the Senate, all of Congress, and that would give Joe Biden absolute power to deliver on what he wants to do. This is huge because if the Republicans can hold this last seat now in Georgia,
they can restrain him.
They can restrain Joe Biden and thwart him, as they did with Barack Obama after his first year in office. So this is a big moment because it will really affect the way that America goes in the next 4 years. So keep an eye on what's happening in Georgia.
Yeah, and don't expect President Trump to accept that result.
You know what, President Trump, just put your toys back in your pram.
Can we not find some more votes?
Put your toys back in your pram and shut up.
Lockdowns.
Just suck up the fact you lost. It's pathetic.
Lockdowns have seen the interest in gardening